Hi guys, Official Ma here and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, we talk about men's relationship and how to get to your dream girl. If you know this kind of content interests you, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button down below, and without being done, let's proceed to the video. In today's video, we're going to be speaking about how to make her scared of losing you. Let's dive into the video. Number one way to make her to be scared of losing you is that you should learn how to be independent. Learn how to do things by yourself and for yourself. Learn to be that kind of person that is not dependent on someone else for their happiness. Don't be that person that will place your happiness into the hands of someone else and make it a responsibility for someone else to make you happy. Remember that we are all human beings, and the burden of putting your happiness on someone else definitely would outweigh the person, because it's really a great responsibility to make someone happy all the time. So don't place your happiness on someone else. Be independent, be emotionally independent, be financially independent. Don't be that guy that will depend solely on a girl for money and upkeep, or because trust me, women are not biologically meant to be providers. Even maybe perhaps she's maybe supporting you financially, is to get to a point that she would start complaining, or she might use those things against you. Not all women, but 90% of women definitely maybe use it against you, compared to the ratio of men that help men financially. A man can do so many things for a woman, and when maybe they break up or something, you never see him telling so many people that I did this. Some men do that, but most men, you will not see him telling so many people or announcing to so many people that I did this, I did that. If a girl maybe supporting you financially and perhaps you did something wrong, trust me, most women, like 90% of women, would announce to almost every single person that they helped you do this, they did this for you, or they did that for you. So not be that kind of person that will be financially dependent on a human, or a kind of person that will be emotionally dependent. Make your happiness your priority, and let it be something that you can actually give to yourself. Number two, you have to learn how to say no. Learn how to say no when things are not convenient for you. I know most of you guys will say, especially the nice guys, they'll say, oh, Mama, it's very difficult for me to say no. Yeah, I understand you perfectly. I'm not trying to say that you should not be that kind of person that sacrifices or make compromise for people sometimes. But you should learn to say no when things are not really convenient for you. Or when you've been pushed to the extreme and you have to react, you should learn how to say no. At first, it's going to be difficult for you saying no. The first time you say no, definitely, trust me, you feel like a very terrible person. But as time goes on, when you finally learn the art of saying no, it becomes very easy for you. So learn how to say no. Don't be that kind of person that will always say yes. Don't be that kind of person that she always expects to say yes. Learn how to say no too. It's going to build up that mystery. Number three, learn to stop being needy. Just like what I said in the first point, learn to stop being needy. Don't be that kind of person that you need this person to survive. Some people are naturally clingy, but you should learn to have a life of your own outside the relationship, basically. Number four, don't be too available. Don't be that kind of person that is too available. And how do you stop being too available? By actually having a life of your own outside the relationship. Not every day you don't have anything to do. You've made this person the center of your life. You've made this person a god with the small g over your life. If someone sense the fact that they are the whole center of their life, most times 90% of the time pride will kick in, and when pride kicks in, what's happened? This person sees you like something that is too ordinary, which is not what you want. So you have to learn how to not be too available. And how do you do this? Simply by having a life of your own outside the relationship. You have work, you have school, you have friends. When you have work, you have something doing, you will never be too available. Don't be that kind of person that is always laying down on the bed, sleeping, waking up, and you have nothing to do, basically. You don't have purpose. Find purpose. You don't sit down in your house like chilling and you expect purpose to come meet you. Definitely, you don't do that. You go out and you look for purpose. You think, what is that thing that I can do? How do I impact the world? How do I impact people around me? That is how you look for purpose. And it's not basically about what you can do. You can actually not be perfect doing something, but that passion will drive you. Definitely, you improve every single day. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. So you don't have to be perfect in that thing that you want to do, but that thing that you're aspiring for. So if you're that guy that is always laying down on the bed, you're always roaming about every single day without purpose, and you've made a girl the sole purpose of your life, you have to retrace your step and think back. Think, what is that thing that I can do? Or what is that thing that I'm willing to do? And you don't really have to be perfect. You don't really have to be perfect because definitely you learn every single day. So find purpose, and when you find purpose, you will never be too available. Number 5, keep on pursuing your ambition. I tell you guys most times, and I've said it in one of my videos, it's not because you're in a relationship or you're good up, you're in love, you're this and that, you forget about your ambition. Some people do this because you have a girlfriend now. Whenever people hit you up or call you for a gig, you don't really want to pay attention to that job because you are in a relationship. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that you should not take breaks sometimes to spend time with people that you love, but don't be that kind of person that will abandon every single thing. Whenever you're not in a relationship, you see that you start having so many ideas, you have thousands of ideas. Start thinking about how to scale up your business, start thinking about how to scale up your work. You have 1,001 ideas. But whenever you're in a relationship, whenever you see that girl, oh, you saw a girl and she agrees to be your girlfriend, you've totally forgotten about all the ideas that you've been having. You've totally forgotten about all the plans that you have. Every time you're thinking about this girl, you're thinking about, oh, who is she texting now? You start having so many thoughts, and you see yourself, you're not able to concentrate on anything again. You will not be able to concentrate on your business. Everything about you is, you're thinking about this girl in the morning, afternoon, night. It's not bad to think about your partner, but you should not forget about your ambition. Don't forget about your purpose. That 1,001 ideas that you had when you were single, those ideas must still come to reality. You're not concentrating at work and so forth. If peradventure your boss like sacks you or your business crashes, what happens? Trust me, I'm speaking from a human perspective. 85% of women would not like to be with you again. That is the simple truth. And if peradventure some of them stay, every single day, what you'll be hearing every single day is complaints. Don't be that kind of person that will forget your ambition because of a girl. When you say that you're that kind of person that is focused towards achieving your dream, towards achieving your goal, the level of respect will automatically go up. Definitely, she would fear losing you because she knows you're hot cake. So many girls still want you too. You're hot in the market, you're hot cake. So if she misbehaves, someone else is fighting to have her space, she will definitely fear losing you. So don't leave your ambition or your goals because you're good up. Number 6, never allow a girl to treat you like a second option or put you in the friend zone. And I've talked about friend zone, I think in this channel or maybe on my TikTok or Instagram. And how do you stop a girl from putting you in the friend zone? From the first day that you met her, like you guys are talking, from the first week, without wasting much time, hint it to her that I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend. I want a relationship. I want us to date. Not, okay, you're trying to be the nice guy or you think that she knows that you want her to be your girlfriend. You've not told her, you think that she knows. Don't do that. Like, don't do things abstractly. You have to know where you stand. And how do you know where you stand? By telling the person outrightly, I want you to be my girlfriend. Yes or no? Simple. She says no. Okay, fine. If she says yes, cool. Don't be that kind of person that, okay, you're trying to be a nice guy and you feel like because you're nice to her, she knows that you want her to be your girlfriend. Don't do that. You have to know your stand. Don't allow a girl to treat you like a second option. Be confident in yourself. Know who you are. When you know who you are, definitely you know that you're the prize. You never allow someone to treat you like a second option. Oh, bestie. What's the meaning of bestie? What is the meaning of bestie? This girl, you obviously like her and you want her to be your girlfriend and she's calling you bestie and you're fine with the position of bestie. From the first stage, it's best to know your stand than wasting your time hoping for something that is not there or that might never come. Know your place in people's life and act accordingly. It's never pride, but it's self-respect. We've come to the end of this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, don't forget to give this video a very big thumbs up. And please also, don't forget to subscribe to be part of our growing community. I love you guys all and see you in my next video. Cheers.